this thing on? Okay, I gotta be kind of quiet for this one. I got someone asleep in the next room. It's a local recording. So recently... Whoa, that's loud for me. How loud is that on the stream? Not that loud. Maybe a bit louder than me. I don't think so, but whatever. Casual matches for, like, fight money was a thing. So, the screen is longer than I remember. I did a couple casual matches online, and I figured I'd just throw them up. I was going to do just one, but I had a good time, so I kept playing. I fought my first Lucia. I mean, technically I fought a couple during my Lucia tournament, but I fought one at Sakura. I got a lot of theoretical knowledge of this matchup, but like no actual practical knowledge. So I was very confused, especially by this relatively good Lucia player. And we had a nice good little set. You can sweep that. A lot of characters have low pokes, especially down roundhouse with recessor boxes, and she's got quite a lot of startup on that fireball with the charge. I was trying to send like kick it at first, but as I played on, I was like, oh, sweep is probably good here, and I did find it, and it did work. Got a lot of weird stuff this round. That's -4, I think, but I didn't get a punish. Cute little kill combo. If I was real, I would have done medium kick and the crouch jab. That works. Not exactly optimal for meter build, I bet. Optimal for meter build probably was something real simple. I always walk back when I saw that, and that's like not the right play. Every single time he kicked the fireball up and then slid in, I would walk back to get out of the range of the fireball and get hit by the low, and then the low was safe anyway because the fireball hits me next. And then he gets a combo out of it on hit. I was like, oh. Also, challenging the run is a lot harder than I thought. I knew it would be difficult because it's already difficult with like Ken and Laura challenging their dash moves. Ugh. I definitely should have like crouch fierce that jump, but I didn't see it. Even though I'd made a deliberate decision not to tech, I still didn't react to the second jump. Wasn't very good. If I anti-aired, I probably would have been me back in neutral. So he's got some nice combos. Real straightforward. Look at that, good conversion from this guy. Got the counter hit link. I might have been able to shake out if I tried harder. Cool combo too, and the shimmy. Fully unprepared for this round. Just trying to get out of the corner, even if you take damage, but I should have done that sooner, to be honest. It's okay, I see pros do that sometimes. Even if you get like cross-cut uppercutted, you still get out of the corner. It's like a good way to cut your losses sometimes. Anyway, I kind of got my shit pushed in there. But, you know, maybe with a little bit of time to figure things out. I only played, I think, 4 sets of ranked matches. And one of them was against an M. Bison player who was master rank, and I was like, oh shit. That's casual matches, did I say ranked? And I was like, oh shit, M. Bison with... Or was it M. Bison? It was Nash, maybe. Yeah, it was Nash. He was like master rank, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Ooh, no punish. I remember that. That's probably unsafe too. That's almost certainly like -4 or worse. I should have done stand short just to see if it was a punish. Not even canceled it. What was I saying? Oh, I ran into a Nash player who was master rank, and he was just mashing hard kick and doing nothing else. And I was like, oh, it's a booster. I tried to tech there, which probably would have thrown him if I was faster. Crouch jab might be better. It's kind of scary contesting that run anyway, because she can do the kick, which will beat any normal I do. Of course, it's horribly unsafe for her to do that. But, you know, the fact that she can do it is scary. Jumping in on it's not so good, not from that far out. Good from closer, probably. This guy, I noticed he jumped or backdashed immediately after eating a +2 Tatsu, and it took me a little while to notice that. Eventually that was a weapon for me, but initially, you know, it took me a while to get that download. That's like a gimmick tactic, and I don't pull out very much anymore. It's still useful. There's never a point in Sakura's life where, oh, I got the counter hit low forward and I didn't combo. Got the optimal link there, though. Sakura's a good character, guys. Figured you would be taking the mix-up where he didn't die. Sloppy from me, sloppier from him. I got hit by the one button he hit and I was caught off guard. But I think he didn't expect to hit it. The forward run kick is a combo for Lucia. I'm sure every Lucia knows. Yeah, that light kick is not even a good trade. Kind of not the right combo given he was so close to the corner. EX Tatsu would have been better. Ow. Nice little conversion from him. I think that's optimal. And now I'm dying. Drop that. That's a counter hit punish. I didn't know that. I figured it would be for EX, but I didn't know about meterless. You never know. I think that all the versions are air invincible, right? So it would be a good guess to say that they were probably counter hit punishable each. Generally speaking, they're only not counter hit punishable if they're if they have no invincibility, like Ibuki and Sakura. Whereas the DPs with meterless invincibility, even if it's not great invincibility, they're counter punishable on recovery, like Ryu and Guile and Nikali. Sakura's light DP might actually have some upper body invincibility. It's mostly just got a really nice hitbox, I think. They all seem A-tier, but light is definitely the best at it. And I think it's all just hitbox niceness. Alright, so here's a Vega player I ran into. I don't fight Vegas super often. And I was a little rusty because I haven't played SF5 in a bit. And he's a diamond, so, you know, you can't pull any punches. Diamonds are... You can't get to diamond for free. You gotta know how to play. Despite what people will tell you. Fireballs are quite good against Vega, and I probably should have thrown a lot more than I did. Also, I kind of knew that medium DP punished that V skill, but I wasn't really willing to do it in the heat of the moment very often. Also, at the end of the last Lucia round, I got a low medium punch counter hit, and I went for low medium kick, and it was out of range, and I was super sad. By the way, nice little punish. He was crouching, so I know I got it. Well, I'm pretty sure anyway. Let's confirm anyway, so it didn't really. Crouch Fierce is a bad reply there. You should jump. There's no catch-all play, but there are a lot of generally good plays. He caught me off guard with this one, how he actually lands the V trigger. See, I hit a button. I tried to do something after his towards Fierce. That would have been horribly unsafe. He didn't react to anything naturally. He just did it on a guess, and it was a really good guess. Very intelligent play from him. I wasn't thinking about stuff like that. I was just trying to punish it. Also, oops. I thought that would be more unsafe than it is. I block that like once a year. That's punished, but I didn't get it. But it is the right play. I remember that. I'm a little rusty because I haven't fought a Vega. I haven't fought actual Vegas since like season 1. He was like a decently played character back then, but now he's like dead in the water. I still should be throwing fireballs. Fireballs are very, very adequate versus particularly BT2 Vega or Vega with no trigger. He's got like jump and that's all. That was probably a punish. Also, I don't have a follow-up there. Testing. Oh, look at me. Hitting buttons. So I play Sakura. People tend to allow themselves to get thrown quite a lot when Sakura's VT2 activates. People are very timid about it. So I found that if I turn up the knob on throws, once I get my B trigger up, I usually get paid off. Unfortunate counter hit, but I didn't get the punish. I remember that. I forgot. This is like a couple days later, by the way, after I had these matches. Sad. Nice combo from him. Dash and low forward is very good, regardless of which character you play. I was walking insane fierce, not a very good idea. I knew this was coming, but I let it happen. I think he's minus on that forward dash. Ooh. Now I'm in a super dire scenario. That was V-trigger, activate, EX Fireball V-trigger. But he did just the right thing. I don't know how I would have gotten out of the way anyway. I probably had the EX TP, and I don't know if I would have hit him. And if I didn't hit him, he could probably punish me. So that was a bit sloppy for me. Already I'm like on a losing streak, but you know. Maybe I'll fix my face. Vega's normally a pretty easy matchup for Sakura. I would call him one of her easiest. Not that I think she beats him that badly. I just think she's generally a stronger character than he is, and he has really bad outs for her pressure. So he's like, it might be like a 6-4. I don't know, it's hard to say. Sermanos isn't honestly that good in this matchup. I had no business hitting it. My kick is okay. I probably couldn't have anti-aired that with my dumb light kick. Glad I didn't get that combo. This is not really a good activate, but I like doing it every now and then. I didn't get the link. That would have been nice. No punish on the sweep. Yeah, look at that. Empty cancel. Ended up looking pretty nice. Nice fucking anti-air or whatever it was. Now I'm in this awkward position where I've got this, like, V-trigger and I don't know what to do with it. I just cash out. Also, that was terrible EX. I should have done the punch follow-up. I was caught off guard there. I reacted to the punch version with the throw. I was just going to block there, and I saw it was the punch one. I was like, oh. I could have thrown either way. I should have thrown sooner. I don't know if it would have been a punish, though, if it was the kick version. Hello. Anti-aired. I think that was like this guy goes off of forward jump after I did that. I was still being a little bit timid about it. He does wake up short a lot. That actually ends up being a big weapon for me later on. Vega players don't have much in terms of defensive options, so they just kind of take what they've got, which is 3 frame short. No quick stand, caught me off guard. Also, really sloppy jump from me. That's like a Street Fighter 4 thing, is to go for the ambiguous cross-up. It's still okay in this game if you can get the perfect distance. It's still really hard to spot. There, I actually got one, and then I cash out, because, you know, what else am I going to do? I'm up around. Sakura. I'm glad V-Trigger 2 gives you so much time to decide what you want your ender to be. You can just look down at your remaining B time. I was like, oh, I still got my DP. My face is quite fixed by this round, I think, by this match. I was about to wonder if this guy was a full-time Vega main, but he's part of Bloody Garden. Oh, that works on everyone at least once. Too far away. I just take the safe ender anyway. And then I shimmy him successfully, trying to be reverse, I guess. Maybe not a good meter to spend. That was a throw on reaction again. That was not good pressure for me. Hello. Jump strong is better there. It's got a better hitbox for that sort of thing, and it's faster anyway. So if you're a Sakura player, do jump strong. Also has a follow-up, but that didn't matter there. Also, when I tried to pressure him at the end, I did stand short, but stand jab was so much better. Stand short has more range, but that wasn't a factor there, and stand jab is actually plus instead of minus. There's my punish. That time I was on point. I was like, oh, I can punish these. I don't know what it is, but it's at least -4, and that's my number. Ew, caught jumping. I'm always a bit timid about jumping straight away. After, I probably had a punish there. I probably swept. Good sweep, rather. Jump back is bad. Jump forward is good. That's a combo. Punish. That was the stand short again. That was like when I was like, I can exploit this. So I just kind of assumed he would be doing it from here on out. And that's how okay, here it is. The first one I was like, oh, I can medium DP those. And then I did. And then I went for it that time as well. And I died. He caught me with he knew that I was looking for medium DP. I don't know if I have a catch-all punish super maybe. Might beat that plus his no follow-up. I don't know how fast Sakura's super is if it has to go that far. Nice block on his part. It was kind of reactable, but it was still good for him. The sweep was kind of daring. Sweep is a decent poke for Sakura, but it's just too risky, so it's not usually that good. But it is, like, by the hitbox and by the speed, it's quite good. He's jumping so much, but that time he was out of range, so I didn't know what to do. I thought I tried to V-trigger activate there, but I actually think I didn't have it. I was caught off guard. Being timid about the towards fierces now. Don't want to die. Tried to jump in on one. Didn't get it. Yeah, there it is. Nerd. That was me just predicting he would do a wake up button. I don't know if he did or not. I was just like, he's not going to block. And of course, low forward activate is safe anyway. So it wasn't that much of a read. It was just like, this is probably going to work, and I get a kill combo if it does work. And if it doesn't work, then maybe I'll sneak in a dash or something. That's my thought process. But I think it's going to work because he's going to do a reversal short or something like that. And then whatever he did, I hit him. So here's that Lucia again. I get my rematch. I think this is after this set I stopped doing my casual matches, so there's only a few in this whole little sit down. Pretty short archive. Fucking 2-punch or whatever. Why am I watching these? Still super new to the character. Tried to charge a fireball and decided that was probably not a good idea. I'm still experimenting a lot. Never thought about most of these things. I'm trying to low strong to catch like a forward dash or a run, but he's not doing them that much. Really early activate for me, but that's not bad. Sakura is a character who can get 2 activates. Oof. That was dumb. I have no brain. Not a good round. I can skip those too. I forgot. There's a sweep. Super good for me. I'll take that chip. I was thinking about that from here on out. I was like, if I see his up kick, I'll sweep it. That was a failed shimmy. I was way too far out, honestly. Way late from him. Ooh, the jump angle didn't look good. Normally you can ATO that with a jump of your own. I should have canceled that. Oops. Hard to do in the heat of the moment. That's probably Sakura's hardest reaction combo. It's 2 jabs. You gotta do kind of a weird motion. Going from down back to, ooh, got him. And then my super late dash. Oops. Very sloppy from me. Okay, he dropped his combo though. I didn't cash out with super. I remember at the moment I was like, nah, I'll save it, I can win this. And then I was like, that was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever thought to do. But I did win. But like, that was a super greedy decision to not use super. I like don't have that much health. If he activated and I got a combo on me, I probably died. Good slide. I don't know where that's effective yet, so like that one looked super safe though. Not kind of punishable. I made an observation of that while I was fighting her, right there. I tried to shimmy and I saw him just walk back. Another shimmy by him this time. That time I was trying to take a throw, but he did actually throw, so activates up. Good weapon for me. I probably could have DP'd through that fireball. I didn't think to. I might have traded with it, and that would have been bad. Lucia wins. It caught me stim blocking, and that was the point where I was like, I need to crouch block when I see that fireball. Like, no matter what, his overhead presence isn't that good. Or rather, Lucia's overhead presence isn't that good. So I'm still fixing my face against this character, who I don't know that much about. A lot of buttons became more fireball invincible specifically to deal with Guile's V-skill and Laura's thunderclap charge. And similar tools can be used against Lucia, I feel. I'm trying to use low strong a lot in this matchup, but maybe it's not a good tool. I comboed the trade there. You can see that shit. Comboing trades is super rare in this game because the only way you can get trades is with similar strength normals. And if you get 2 mediums colliding, usually both players recover around the same time. But I had a very plus frame low strong. He had a very not plus frame low forward or whatever it was. Scary. I tried to do reversal buttons during all these fucking run-ins and I didn't get any of them. The block stun is not what I was expecting. Peg Fierce optimal. I might have had actually like walk-in stand strong, but that would have been only a bit stronger and a lot more risky, I guess. Surprised he did that fireball when I could have jumped, but I guess he knew that I wouldn't. Oof, bad trade. I tried a lot to short those fireballs, and every single time I don't get paid off. So now it's like, better fix my face or I'll die. So I'm in hard fix my face mode. Tried to jump in on a fireball release, but he didn't do it. That's a bit daring of a jab for me. Should have jumped back on his jump out, retrospectively. Sweep 1. I'm using a lot of tools I don't use that often with Sakura, probably just because I haven't played in a bit. Sadly, that was like the closer range of Sakura's Crouch Fierce. You can't do it from much closer than that. That's probably unsafe. I was like, if I block that again, I can probably get a short. But I don't think it happens again. Hello. The backdash, reversal backdash is super bold there. I was like, if I do another Tatsu, I'm gonna hit a strong immediately. Nice combo. I don't do that one almost ever for whatever reason. I obviously know to do it because I just did it there, but I'd never think about it. There's immediate strong. Immediate strong again, but somehow he gets counter hit midair. What the fuck did he do? Backdash doesn't become airborne until frame 4, I thought. Or maybe it's frame 3. It probably is frame 3. So I should have jabbed, maybe. He didn't kill me there, thankfully, because I could have died. I was ready to take the throw for what it's worth. Not that ready, though. A little shimmy that actually worked, and then I turned it into a dash, and that somehow worked. And I got the combo to kill him. I don't know if I've ever actually gone for low forward activate into stand strong back fierce. It all works. It's point blank only though. I like know it works, but anytime I get that, I usually do like not that combo. No, I do it. Usually I get low forward. Usually I go for it from further out, and I get stand short as my link, because you don't get that much from far out. You can actually do low forward. I think Sakura is like +6. No, low forward's faster, right? I don't actually know. I'll have to double check that. Got him. That time I was ready with the combo. I'm poking out with stand roundhouse, but like until I dropped that crush counter punish, I was like not ready to. I forgot that that was something I had to be ready for with roundhouse. I was just using it as a poke. I wasn't thinking about like the combo. That was like wow. When I saw that, I was like, works on everyone. Everyone jumps that fireball, especially jumping in. Oops. Supposed to be light, but I got the negative edge. Kind of weird combo for me there. I was just going for instant button though, because I figured he would be committing to something that wasn't EXDP. Generally speaking, this guy's only EXDP'd I think one time, so I'm not really treating it like a thing he does. And it was after a block jump in, which is a time where a lot of people go for him. Got him again that time as a free juggle state. I could have done something better than what I did. Why did I take the reset? Should have just completed the combo. That was a failed walk backwards for you, so I don't know what happened. My brain turned off. Interesting DP by him. It was good. I think it was too far for a crouch jab link, so that crouch strong was okay. See, I'm going for like light Tatsu into stand strong immediately. That normally isn't that good because most people are blocking there, but this guy doesn't block there that often, so I'm being pretty aggressive about it. The repeated jumps, these are like weak against a good player, to be honest. There, I said it. That was a punish, but my punish combo was shitty. I stayed down back the whole time there, but then I got hit by a bad slide. I was like, fuck, if I just held down back a little bit longer, I definitely could have punished that with short, and then that would have been a kill combo. Oh well. It's still a good move. I can't believe that wasn't a punish. I was ready to go for a punish combo. I was ready to go for stand jab, stand strong. I mean, set jab, set short, uppercut. But actually, even the jab wasn't a punish. Reversal short is probably reliable, but jab might take a couple frames to actually hit him. Like the first active frame might not punish. But I thought that was worse than that, to be honest. I thought that was like -6 or something. But I didn't get it with stand jab, which I was like, what? That's why I should do the frame data that's why I should actually research this character. Again, I've gotten like 3 double light no conversion combos. I'm really bad at that. That's like one of my biggest player weaknesses. Nice block from him. That ended up being pretty bad for me. Got him. Cash out. I finally got a win on this guy. Very strong player. Oh, that was it. That was my last one. Yeah, so I beat him in the set. And then I was just like, you know, that's enough casuals. Actually, I think the last guy I played was the Nash player who was just boosting, and then I was like, okay, that's enough casuals. Because I think after I fought the Nash player, I didn't fight anyone for a while, and I couldn't fight an opponent. Anyway, I hope this was instructional or fun to watch, or whatever.